What's up, Scare Crew? This your girl Treese, and I am back with another video. I want to show you guys 5 basic vegan meals that do not involve a salad that you can make during the week when you just simply don't have time, but you want to eat something that is still vegan. Now keep in mind that these are still transition foods. A lot of what I'm preparing is going to be more so of a transition, but this is also for those days where you've worked long hours. I work long hours. Sometimes I don't have time to be sitting here making an intricate meal. And if I had a busy weekend and I don't have time to meal prep, I need some go-tos. So to keep it all the way simple, the 5 meals that I'm going to be making today are spaghetti, beans and rice, tacos, a vegan BLT, and chili. Vegan chili. Let's get into it. Doing the spaghetti, you can be as basic or as intricate as you want to be. I did use the Guardian beef crumbles for the spaghetti. I forgot the onion at the grocery store. Normally I saute onions and put those inside my spaghetti. I forgo the onions altogether and just went with the faux meats and the tomato sauce, and of course I still seasoned everything up. I used, standard onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika because I just like those in everything. I did add oregano because it is spaghetti and I just wanted a little bit of an Italian flair. I did add some seasoning salt, but I will caution you to be careful when adding salt to things like faux meats. It's not like regular meat where it'll really soak it up, and you just want to be careful because you can over salt your food when it comes to like vegan dishes, so just be careful with that. I did also add brown sugar because I like to cut the acidity and I also like the taste. I know everybody is not a fan of adding sugar to tomato sauce, but I mean, to be honest, when you go to the store, a lot of the times there's already sugar added in it anyway. So I did add some, fight me later. The noodles are on. I did go ahead and put some Beyond Italian sausages in the air fryer, and the reason being is because I do like to dress my spaghetti up just a little bit. You can do yours however you like. If you want to add the vegan meatballs, add vegan meatballs. If you want to add sausage, add sausage. If you want to add peppers, you can add peppers. I don't usually do that for my spaghetti, but I do that for my lasagnas. With lasagna and spaghetti, even though it's marinara sauce and noodles, I just expect a different taste there, so. Okay, so the spaghetti is done. All right, so the bolognese is done. That came out perfect. And the Beyond sausage was a really great touch. So I made my own garlic bread by just taking some bread that is vegan, slapping some vegan butter on it, onion and garlic powder, and some oregano, and popping it in the oven. For the BLT, I did add avocado to the BLT as well, just to give it a little bit of moisture. You can use hummus or vegan mayo. I'm not a fan of vegan mayonnaise, and I don't have any hummus prepped up right now, so I just went ahead and added the avocado just to give a little bit of moisture to that BLT so that I'm not eating it so dry. Not only did I forget the onions at the store, but I also forgot the lettuce. So I did have a mixture of spinach. I did have to add spinach on it, so it's kind of like a BST, maybe. It's still good regardless, so. I did add a little bit too much lemon to the avocado mixture that I made, but it still works. I could have added a little bit more avocado by cutting up another one to balance it back out, but I didn't want to waste an avocado because they are not cheap. The avocado spread is a nice touch. The tomatoes have a little bit of a moisture factor, but the avocado is a great touch so that I don't feel like I'm eating something like really dry, but this came out really good. Okay, so when I did the tacos, all I added was the Old El Paso taco seasoning. I didn't add any other seasonings to it because the Old El Paso was enough for me. Definitely dress it up however you want to, but I just wanted to give you guys a simplistic way of doing the tacos. I did have a mixture of spinach and I put that on the tacos instead because I forgot the lettuce. So it still works just fine. I cut up some tomatoes as well and I topped it with a ton of avocado. I know everybody is not an avocado lover, but this girl is an avocado lover. Finally, we have the tacos. I am excited because of the avocado. I love avocado. The way these are, this is gonna get kind of messy, so bear with me. Push back in so that doesn't fall out back there. And the first bite is gonna be a mouthful of avocado. My lip gloss is all over this tortilla. Oh my goodness. Dress up your tacos however you see fit. Some people add jalapenos and beans, rice, whatever. Float your boat. Make it a taco, burrito, fajita, whatever. For the chili, I'm just gonna use some Guardian beef crumbles. I typically would just cut up some onion and saute those before adding in the crumbles. However, I forgot onion from the store, but I do have a bag of like mixed onions with peppers, so I'm gonna use that instead. After the onions and peppers are sauteed, then I will add the Guardian beef crumbles in there. And I know that everybody is different when it comes to seasonings. If you like to freehand season, that is completely up to you. If you feel like you would rather go to the store and buy one of those already pre-made chili packs that they sell, by all means go for it. But I went ahead and just made my own seasoning. But again, as a beginner, if you don't have time for all of that, do you go to the store, buy you a pre-made pack of the chili seasoning, just make sure that there's no meat or pork in it and you're good to go. I season everything with onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. Those are my top 3 seasonings, and I know that everybody can find that at every single store. I also use chili powder because I'm making chili. I did add tomato paste. If you're not a fan of tomato paste or cannot find it or never used it before and you would just rather like throw in some like tomato sauce like from the jar for like spaghetti or something, by all means go for it. So I use tomato paste with a water and vegetable broth mixture. I did add some red pepper flakes just to give it a little bit of a kick. I'll stir the chili occasionally and it should be done in a little bit. I'm just the type of person that will just eyeball something, but if I had to guess, I would say maybe about 45 minutes. If you don't have that kind of time, there are 4 other meals on this video that you can choose from. So next up we have the vegan chili. Now, normally when I make chili, I'll go ahead and throw some cornbread in the oven, but because we are still doing like a simplistic vegan 5 meals, I didn't go ahead and do that. But if you prefer to have cornbread with your chili like me, it's definitely okay to whip you up some vegetarian Jiffy with applesauce and plant-based milk. Don't get the regular because they put lard in there. Leaving the peppers in here was a really great touch. I normally don't make it with peppers, but this was good. I can taste the red pepper flakes, that nice subtle kick. This came out great. Again, if you are not into freehanding your own seasonings, that's okay. Go to the store, they have pre-made chili packs. So for the beans and rice, I went ahead and made the rice in my 10-in-1 gadget here. It's a rice cooker as well, not just an air fryer. And typically when I make beans, I like to soak them overnight first versus using canned beans. But for the simplicity of this video, I went ahead and did canned black beans. I do still love onions in my beans. And from there, I just did my regular seasoning of onion powder and garlic powder. I did not add paprika, but what I did add was the Old El Paso taco seasoning. It is a quick and easy, simplistic way to season beans where I don't have to even really think about it, and it tastes really great. So I just cooked those on the stove for a little bit, not long, because when they come canned, they're technically already cooked, and what you're really doing is just warming them up. So I didn't leave them on the stove for long, and then I combined them with the rice, and voila. So I have my black beans and rice. Some people do red beans, you know, just whatever you prefer. Some people do navy beans, just personal preference. I like to do the black beans and add the taco seasoning, as you guys saw in the video. So on to the taste test. Yeah, the taco seasoning. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, the taco seasoning is definitely a great touch. Of course, there are like other ways that people will season black beans, but in this particular case, I just went ahead and did taco seasoning because it was just the easiest, most simplistic way, because I'm showing do a simple meal for beginners, but this still came out great. And I'm glad I still added the onions, even though I had to pick them out. All right, Scary Crew, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today and want more videos like this one, please be sure to like this video so you can see more of me on your feed. Please subscribe and turn those notifications on so that you will be notified every time I post a video. That is all that I have. Until next time, peace.